Here's the thing. If you've ever been in a relationship, you already know the three biggest problems ruining all of them. Oh, you don't? Well, congratulations on your first time interacting with another human being. It's weird, right? Lots of talking, some hand-holding, occasional emotional breakdowns at IKEA. But let's not overcomplicate things. Relationships are basically three arguments on repeat, just in different outfits. And if you understand these, you can fix any relationship, or at least survive long enough to pretend it's fine until your lease is up. So let's break down the three real reasons. Every relationship is a slow motion, emotional car crash. Section 1. Communication problems. Ah, yes, communication. The thing that humans have allegedly been doing for thousands of years, and yet somehow, we still suck at it. Here's how communication in a relationship actually works. Person A. Hey, can you put your dish in the sink? Person B. Somehow hears this as a personal attack and an insult to their entire character. And boom, that's how World War Kitchen happens. See, the problem is not what we say, it's how we say it, and more importantly, how the other person chooses to hear it. Because in relationships, words are like grenades. Even if you meant to throw it somewhere else, somebody's still losing a limb. Even better, sometimes we don't even say what we mean. Instead of using direct language like rational human beings, we choose cryptic hints and hope our partners are expert codebreakers. Example. Instead of, do you think it's chilly in here? Say, I am freezing. Please hand me a blanket before I turn into a human popsicle. Instead of, are you mad at me? Say, you seem upset. Did I do something or are we just out of snacks? Instead of, fine, do whatever you want. Say, I actually do care and will be silently furious if you do the wrong thing. Choose wisely. The solution. If you want better communication, say what you actually mean and don't expect your partner to have Jedi mind reading powers. Section 2. Trust and security issues. Trust is the invisible glue that holds relationships together. But guess what? That glue is expired, and half of you didn't read the instructions before using it. Relationships crumble when people feel insecure, whether it's about their partner's loyalty, their own self-worth, or whether or not they're the ugly one in the couple. Spoiler, one of you is, and it's okay. The problem. Your brain is an overprotective bodyguard that sees threats everywhere. Who were you texting? Why did you like that person's Instagram photo from 2017? Did you look at the waiter for too long? It's exhausting. And honestly, half of these trust issues are just your brain doing laps in the overthinking Olympics. The truth is, if someone is going to betray your trust, no amount of detective work will stop it. You can snoop through their texts, check their location, and track their every breath. But if they want to be shady, they will be shady. And congratulations, you'll just be exhausted and heartbroken. The solution. Revolutionary idea. Trust your partner unless they actually give you a reason not to. That means don't stalk their social media like an unhinged detective. Don't assume they secretly hate you because they used a period instead of an exclamation mark in their text. And if you feel insecure, talk about it like a normal person instead of setting an emotional booby trap. Trust is like Wi-Fi. If you keep checking to see if it works every 5 minutes, you're probably going to break it. Section 3. Unrealistic expectations. And now the big one. The final boss of relationship problems. Unrealistic expectations. See, when you start dating someone, your brain does this fun thing where it tricks you into thinking they're perfect. Wow, they're funny. They text back fast. They're an adult who owns real furniture. Incredible. Then reality hits, and you realize they snore like a malfunctioning chainsaw. Their idea of cleaning is pushing things slightly out of sight. They have 47 strong opinions about the correct way to load a dishwasher. They somehow forget every detail of a conversation you had 30 minutes ago, but can recite an entire obscure movie script from 2004. They use your towel even though they clearly have their own. They leave cabinets open, like they're expecting a ghost to close them. They have a sock chair, where all clothes that aren't quite dirty enough for laundry just live forever. They don't replace the toilet paper roll because there's still some left. And suddenly, that perfect person is just a person. A messy, complicated, sometimes annoying person. The problem. People expect relationships to always be fun, exciting, and filled with grand romantic gestures. But real love? Real love is watching your partner clip their toenails on the couch and somehow still deciding you want to be with them. Real love is not breakfast in bed. Real love is one person getting up to make coffee and the other person grunting in approval from under a blanket. Real love is knowing that sometimes your partner will put an empty milk carton back in the fridge and choosing against all odds not to file for divorce. Real love is standing in front of the fridge together, staring blankly at the contents like it's a treasure map that will reveal dinner ideas if you just believe hard enough. The solution: lower your expectations. No, really. Relationships are not a rom-com. Your partner is not a mind reader. And if you want grand romantic gestures, you might have to be the one to do them. And if you find yourself annoyed by the little things, just remember, you're probably equally annoying. So there you have it. Every relationship problem ever, solved in under 10 minutes. To recap, communicate like an actual human being. Trust your partner unless they're actually being shady. Lower your expectations. Love is not a TikTok montage. If you follow these simple steps, your relationship will instantly be 200% better. Or at least, less of a disaster. And honestly, that's good enough. Final thoughts. Let's be honest. Relationships are ridiculous. You take two totally different people, smash their lives together, and expect them to function like a well-oiled machine. It's chaos. Beautiful, frustrating chaos. And sometimes, no matter how well you communicate, trust, or adjust your expectations, relationships still just don't work out. And that's okay. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people are just meant to come into your life, teach you a few things, and then leave you with a weirdly specific pet peeve that you'll never be able to ignore again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go argue with my imaginary partner about whether we left the lights on. Spoiler, they did. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's the dumbest argument you and your partner have ever had? Let's laugh at our collective suffering together.